Hey, this is Peter Pollock again, and I'm going to be talking to you about what it takes for me to make a Lawlolawl weekly comic. In this video, I'll be talking to you about a comic that I made on June 17th, comic 1.12. So once I've already got the story all planned out, then I start working with the outlines of the drawings. You can see here, I'm drawing this guy's head. Yeah, I didn't like it. Control Z is probably the best thing about Flash. Undoing everything all the time. Yeah, so here I'm resizing the head in order to just make it so it flows better with the rest of the comic. I must say this was really hard to do with Camtasia on, which was recording my screen. I don't know, I was too nervous because you guys would be watching me and judging me. Yeah, so my hand was like shaking the whole time. It happens. That arm was pretty hard to get there. Obviously not content with the arm or the mouth. I was just trying to make it look less awkward down there. As you can see in the first picture with the arm, I'm not too happy with that, how it comes off from the side of his body, but it's all good. It's alright. Oh, and here I wanted to make his mouth a lot more surprised. Because, I mean, if you see a bomb, you're going to be pretty upset. I didn't want a casual face, like in the first panel. Tongue. I usually use the tongue when it gets close enough so that you can see it. You can see how in the first panel there's no tongue or anything. Drawing the cup. Looks bad there. Do another one. Looks bad there too. Oh, I left it? Oh, okay. That's cool. Also, fine. Oh yeah, so I wanted that in the third panel instead. Because I needed a panel for him actually seeing the bomb on the guy. Now I'm drawing the guy with the bomb walking away. Bomb equipped to his butt. Arms like that to show he's actually moving away. Oh, and here, I hadn't done this before, but I decided to make another box inside of the panel that showed close up what would be on him. Just so you could get a better look, because when I zoomed out at 100%, you couldn't really see the bomb at all. You couldn't really tell what it was. So this helped to work out that. Yeah, so I find that butt jokes are really easy to do. I don't know. Like, if you've watched LOL at all, then you know. Every LOL is going to have a butt joke in it, or your mom joke. That kind of thing. 2 wires crisscrossing out the side. Always good to have on a bomb. Oh, here I'm just selecting it because it's still too small, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Change the size of it down there in the properties. Then I copy it so I can put it in a larger box. Oh wait, yeah, end up copying his whole body. Moving it in there. I'm just trying to size it right so it works. Too big. Just trying to fix that little, like, imperfection, I guess you would call it. Just trying to make it look as clean as possible. Move that down a little bit to make it look better. Now here, I guess I'm finally getting started on the 4th panel. And in this one, it's going to be the guy with the bomb strapped on his butt. That was a bad head. Oh, maybe I roll with that one. I doubt it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was right. A lot of the time with Flash, you draw a circle and then distorts it a little bit so it can smooth it out. Always. I always end up changing the heads like this. You can see here. Putting a little bit of paintbrush in, erasing a little bit. Just because if you don't, it just looks weird. Just want to get it right. Trying to get his little goatee thing going on. That one looked kind of weird. Alright. Now doing his mouth. I was aiming for an expression like not too upset, but just kind of puzzled. And I changed the arm too because I wanted him to be more casual about it. Oh yeah, so it's always a good idea to reuse the images so you don't have to draw stuff. Saves a ton of time. This time I'm just taking the guy from the first panel, making him a little bit bigger, and then of course changing his mouth because he's not happy in this frame anymore. You can see too the text that I already laid out around to the side of the panels and below them. It's the text that I'm going to use for the bubbles. For my kind of drawing, the mouth shows all of the expressions since the eyes always stay the same. I don't usually use eyebrows or anything like that. So I try to get the mouth as close as I can to what I want the expression to be. Now here right now I'm actually taking a picture from Google Images, and I haven't done this before in a comic either, but I don't know, I just wanted to change it a little bit. It makes it funnier that it's an actual explosion instead of a drawn one. Trying to get it sized right so it doesn't go into the other panels. There it is. So now I think I'm going to start with the coloring. Is that what I'm doing next? Let's see. Yeah, this is for the coloring. I'm putting a line under all of the drawings so that it actually fills in, because if I didn't do that, it would fill the whole entire background, and I don't want that. I just want to fill in their bodies. So I put a line under there, just so it fills. Filling in the faces. It's easiest to use one color the whole time. But if there's two characters and I want to distinguish, make them different a little bit, then I kind of change the tint. Like I did there. Almost filled in his mouth with brown. Usually use the same mouth color. Just for the tongues, I use a slightly lighter color. It's easiest to do it like that, and it looks pretty good. Now, doing the shirt colors, I try to make sure that they're different. You don't want two different shades of green. You can tell that the characters are different and usually who they are, but you just want to make sure that the person knows. Because if they don't know which character is which, then they'll be completely confused and they won't find it funny at all.